right, let's go ahead and grade the top section of page 77, the Battle of Little Bighorn, or the Battle at Little Bighorn. So, Little Bighorn is sort of a famous place in Montana where a very famous battle of the Civil War was fought. So, let's go ahead and start at the top. Over 125 years ago, a battle was fought at the Little Bighorn, a valley in Montana. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to add is a comma right here because this is an introductory phrase that tells me some more information, but it still could be a sentence without that. All right, so I do need some capitalization things here. Little Bighorn is a proper noun. It's a specific place. So there's two of my capitalizations, and there's one of my commas that I put a minute ago. And then I need another comma after horn because a valley in Montana tells me more about Little Bighorn. It's sort of an explanation, but I need to set it off by a comma. So that is another of my 6 commas. Next sentence. On June 25th, 1876, the troops of the United States Army's 7th Cavalry clashed with warriors of the Sioux and Cheyenne nations. Believe it or not, that is not a run-on sentence. It's just a really long sentence, and it has lots of issues. First one, June, needs to be capitalized. It's a month. 25th needs a comma because anytime you write a date that way, the month, date, then year, you put a comma between the month or the day and the year. And then anytime that you have that arrangement in the middle of a sentence, I have to finish it with a comma as well. And that little rule is in your little flip chart. If you want to go back and look at dates, that is in there. All right, and then United States, I think we know that states should be capitalized as well as united. That's our country. And Army, although normally you would not capitalize the word Army, when you say the United States Army, that is a proper noun, so that is actually correct. However, what they're saying here, 7th Cavalry, that belongs to the U.S. Army, so there's my apostrophe, or one of them, right there. So it's showing possession. And again, 7th Cavalry is a proper noun. It needs to be capitalized. Sioux is also a proper noun. Cheyenne is also a proper noun. Those are specific nations, Native American nations, and so they are capitalized. All right, I think we got everything there. Let me look at the next sentence. By the time the sun went down that day, the U.S. Army had suffered the worst defeat in its history, and a popular Civil War hero was dead. Now, we talked about this many months ago, but sometimes end punctuation isn't really the end of a sentence. It could be a period, like an abbreviation. When I say U.S. for United States, I have to put period after U and a period after S because they're abbreviations of United and States. So there's your only two in punctuation in this whole paragraph. Also in this sentence, I think I need to put a comma after the word day. By the time the sun went down that day, the U.S. Army had suffered the worst defeat in its history and a popular Civil War hero was dead. So this is an introductory phrase. The U.S. Army had suffered the worst defeat in its history could be a sentence all on its own. And by the way, a popular Civil War hero was dead could also be a sentence on its own. So I'm going to put another comma right here because it is a compound sentence, a full sentence and a full sentence, and I need a comma and a conjunction to stick them together. And I think I missed that other comma. I think I'm done with commas. All right, last sentence. Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer had made his now famous last stand. That's the famous guy who died, by the way. And he deserves to be capitalized. George Armstrong Custer. And last stand starts with quotations. It needs to end with quotations. I hope you saw that in his hat. It was kind of hard to see. Okay, I think we've missed a few things. Let me go back and look. Okay. Oh, I see it now. They confuse me because the apostrophe isn't adding one, it's taking one out. This, in its history, I don't know if you remember my little rule. It is, has clout. Please don't leave the apostrophe out. So if I have it is, I use the apostrophe. But if I'm using it as the pronoun possessive, it does not need an apostrophe. So that is my other apostrophe. And then let me just count my capitalizations. Maybe I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I missed 2. I missed 2. Let's see. 2, 3. Oh, Miss Burgess. You got to capitalize Montana. And there it is. Civil War. Again, war is not a word I would typically capitalize, but Civil War is a specific war. So in this case, I do. Whew, that one was hard. I'm going to give myself a -2. I had to go back and dig around for those last couple. All right, so go ahead and minus however many you missed at the top, and then hopefully, well, the good news is the next one only has 1 comma. I know we all love that. But go ahead and just put this away until we do the next section, and everybody have a great day. Bye.